Hello again, everybody. After a week off, this is Comic Book Hangover, back with another weekly haul video. Actually, this is going to be a bit of a change in how I'm doing my videos now. I had been doing them every Thursday, which I do intend to continue to do, have new videos posted every Thursday. I'm trying to be more consistent with them, so I'm going to, starting with this week's video, I'm going to be actually talking about last week's books in detail and then just kind of showing what books I picked up this week. And then when I get next week's books, I'll do a video where I talk about the books that I got this week. And maybe not all of them, but the ones that really stood out to me, I'll talk about those in more detail and then just give you an idea, show you what I buy next week, and go in that direction forward. So I'm hoping that it means that I can get my videos out with more consistency, maybe get them posted on at the same time every Thursday. So let me know, watch it after you check this one out, maybe check next week's out. Let me know what you think of the new format. If you'd rather go back to the old way of doing it, I could do that. But I think this way will be easier, at least for me anyway. So as we jump into the books that I picked up last week, I did get some books from Cody Lockwood. Cody Con happened, so I picked up some books from him. Some random stuff. Actually, there was one book in here that I needed because I'm trying to get the complete run. One book that I picked up from him because I like the cover for it, because that happens. This is one of those books I grabbed. I got this one already. Night Stalkers number 10. It's part of the Midnight Massacre crossover event that went through all the Midnight Suns books back in the 90s. I do have this one. For some reason, I just wanted to get it. I'm thinking maybe sketch cover or something for this one. I don't know. I'm going to try to get actually all of them for that were part of that storyline. This one I grabbed. This is one that I kind of thought the cover was pretty cool. Kid Flash Lost number 1 from Flashpoint. That's pretty much it. I don't know anything really about it. This was definitely one that I grabbed because the cover really stood out to me. I love David Mack, the way he does his coloring. So this is a Caseta Palmiotti cover, colored by David Mack, and supposedly signed by Mack as well. So you got Daredevil number 15. This is from the Marvel Knights run. So this was 2015, 2016, somewhere in there, I think. I could be way off on that. I don't know. But there's a scribble on there, so I don't know if this is an actual signature. Actually, Cody didn't know if it was an actual signature either, but the cover was awesome. I had to have it, so it's now in my collection. And this is the book that he sold that I had to have because I'm trying to get this entire run. Fortunately, it's only 25 issues. I have 2 copies of the first issue, issue 2, 5, and now 6 of Savage She-Hulk. So that's awesome. And that's also a really nice Iron Man cover. I really like that. I really dig that. And also last week, as I know I've mentioned many times here, my local comic shop, Nostalgia Inc., does this weekly drawings where you can win variant covers. I entered a couple of weeks ago, and I got this one here, Mega Man Fully Charged. This is cover C. This is the Inyuk Lee Virgin variant. Really sweet cover. So I think if there's a chance that I can get this one signed, I might send that one in to get it graded. And finally, from the back issues, The Adventures of Kool-Aid Man, because why not? I already have the Quick Bunny meets Superman, so why not have a Kool-Aid Man comic book to go along with it? Last week's free comic book day selections, Owly, because I love the Owly books, and Usagi Yojimbo, because, well, it's Usagi Yojimbo. So moving forward from that, the new books that I picked up last week, True Believers. They're going to start with True Believers here. Then we're going to get to the other stuff here. So this is True Believers, first appearance of Wild Child. This reprints stuff from Marvel Comics Presents number 51, as well as Alpha Flight number 11. Also a pretty cool cover. I don't think I have the original Marvel Comics Presents for that. I have to double check. Then we've got Uncanny X-Men 221. This is the first appearance of Mr. Sinister. And then X Factor number 35. First appearance of Nanny and Orphan Maker. Some characters I'm not too familiar with. But I'm really digging how Marvel is finally really sticking with how they're doing their covers for they're true believers, where they're keeping the original cover, even keeping the corner box there, and then up there in the corner is where they are showing what the significance of the issue is. So this is how they should be doing them. So moving on, the Deceased Dead Planets #3. This was just kind of a talky issue. I don't know. They moving this. That's the story issue. So really good still, great. We find out that Superman is going to survive. We find out what Batman's actual greatest fear was. We find out some really interesting stuff in this one. Also, an evil possessed plastic man is still really, really creepy. That's all there is to it. But I get the Matina covers because I love these covers and I've been able to consistently get them. Sticking with DC, let's do this one next. Batman Adventure Continues, or Batman The Adventures Continue #4. This is the first appearance in the Batman the Animated Series universe of Azrael, and they do both of his costumes in this one issue, so it's pretty cool. So it's basically somebody's doing something bad. Batman's trying to figure it out. It's a Batman the Animated Series style or level plot. But it's fun. I mean, it's just like Batman the Animated Series, so it's a lot of fun. Great cover. Nice to see Azrael being put into the Batman the Animated Series universe. Then Batman #98, Part 4 of the Joker War. We get a rematch between Punchline and Harley Quinn. Seriously, I'm so over Harley Quinn, it's not even funny. But Punchline, as long as they don't overdo her, I am going to enjoy Punchline for a long time. I'm hoping they don't overdo. I know she's got a one-shot coming out in a couple of months. I'm hoping that does not translate into a series of one-shots, series of mini-series, an ongoing series. She doesn't need all that stuff. She just needs to show up every once in a while in the Batman comics. She needs to be, the person who keeps Joker on the straight and narrow of his pure insanity, because that's what she's doing, and that's great. But this one here, we've got Harley Quinn fighting Punchline. Harley was very eager, very looking forward to having her rematch with Punchline. I guess she was mad that Punchline slit her throat, dumped her into the sewer. I don't know. Harley holds a grudge. But great issue, a great fight. Plus, there's one panel in here when Batman finally gets his stuff together and he decides it's time to put Punchline down. There's a shot, a really awesome shot, where he's getting ready to say I'm Batman, and he pulls his cape out, and then within the cape is the word Batman, and it kind of makes me think this is probably what all these villains see right before they're knocked into unconsciousness. They just see this and they see the name Batman and they know that's all there is to it. They're dead. But I grabbed that one. I also grabbed, even though I'm trying to stay away from these variant covers, but damn it, DC, you keep putting out some really sweet Punchline variant covers. So I had to grab this one as well. It's really, really awesome. And grabbed Marvel Zombies Resurrection #1. I think it's a 5-issue miniseries. So they've once again reset the Marvel Zombies universe. So in this one here, it's this body of Galactus, which is kind of weird because Galactus doesn't actually have a physical form, but apparently in this universe he does, and it was infested with the Marvel Zombies. So, excuse me, it's been a long day. So the Galactus vessel of zombie goodness shows up on Earth, and we know what happens from there. So this series actually focuses on, we've got Spider-Man, we've got Franken and Valeria Richards, we've got Forge from the X-Men, which is kind of an interesting pick, and there's also Moonstone. I'm not too familiar with her. I think she's an Avenger. I don't know. But story picks up with the zombie assault on New York and Spider-Man trying to get the Richards kids the hell out of New York. And zombies, Human Torch attacks them. Then we pick up the story sometime later. We find out that Spidey is still keeping an eye on the Franklin kids. He's still got Forge. He's still got Moonstone. And they're just trying to find a safe space. Forge comes up with the idea of going to the X-Mansion. And his idea, it's sound because because of I guess in this universe, the way the world treated the X-Men, they have a stockpile of supplies and weaponry and whatnot in the X-Mansion. So Forge thinks, and rightfully so, this is a good place to go to defend themselves. Little does he know that there are a group of people there who kind of worship the zombies and buy their lives by giving other people to zombies. And we find out that in the X Mansion there is Zombie Beast, and he is being fed by these people because they don't want to die or something. I don't know. It's weird. Again, excuse me about. Pardon me. Jeez. But great series. I mean, it is fun. It's really different. If you're like me and you've read all the Marvel zombie stuff, and then it kind of got to some of the Marvel zombie books were really just kind of subpar. I was really getting tired. So this is kind of injecting new unlife into the whole zombie thing. So it's a lot of fun. And it's kind of nice to see that Marvel is looking over at DC saying, you know, DC's having a lot of success with that deceased stuff. So we need to bring back our Marvel zombies and show those kids how to do it right. So 5-issue miniseries, great. Actually, there's a lot of variant covers for this one, which really surprised me. Again, trying to stay away from the variant covers. I grabbed this one because I'm also putting up next month, maybe even later this month, the poster that I got of this cover. Great series, though. A lot of fun. And finally, last week, I picked up Transformers 84, Secrets and Lies. I'm still trying to figure out where in continuity this takes place. So I'm thinking that this is taking place in the comic book continuity because, well, I mean, obviously it's drawn in the style of the Marvel comics from the 80s, but it's this is taking place now where you've got the Autobots and the Decepticons take off. They leave Cybertron. They crash land on Earth, and there's a power play. There's sort of a power vacuum on Cybertron. So there's people vying for control over Cybertron. You got Decepticon overlords that I've never seen them before, but man, these people are vicious. We're also getting some history of the Dinobots and their long-running feud rather, with Shockwave. So great. So this is issue 3. I don't know if this is a 5 or 6 issue miniseries, but we're finally getting into some good old school Transformers action. So it's a lot of fun. Plus some really cool covers. So those are what I picked up last week. Nice, healthy stack of books from last week. So this week, let's get rid of that there. This week I picked up Free Comic Book Day, Jack Kirby, The Epic Life of the King of Comics. One of my favorite new books from the past year from Boom Studios, Something is Killing the Children, number 10. I cannot wait to read that. I grabbed, let's see here, let's go to Marvel here. True Believers. Got that one and that one. Those are the ones that came out this week. Also from Marvel, Venom, Web of Venom, Wraith. I love the character Wraith. I've enjoyed him since he made his appearance in the Annihilation Conquest event years ago. And I know they really didn't do a whole lot with him. I was hoping that he would come back. He's back, which is good, but Donny Cates has this nasty habit of rewriting characters to get his characters to fit. So I think Wraith is being rewritten so that this Null character can actually make sense in the 616. And honestly, I gotta tell you, I am so sick of Null already. It's the only character in the 30 plus years that I've read comic books. Null is the first character that I'm just tired of him. And he really hasn't done anything yet. He hasn't shown up anywhere. His event doesn't start until December, I think, and I'm already sick of the character. Just want it done, want it over with, and I'm tired of it. And finally this week, from DC, finally got my hands on Nightwing number 73 because, you know, the way DC does their books now, it's hard for some stores to get them on time because, you know, DC has to be difficult with everything. And then I was able to get Nightwing number 74. So it's kind of cool that I got 2 issues to read. And again, trying to stay away from those variant covers, but damn it if they don't keep putting punchline on these covers. It's a sweet cover, though. And finally, Red Hood and the Outlaws. And this one came out a couple of weeks ago. And took my LCS a while to get it. I finally got it, though. And haha, there she is again, punchline. So those are the books I got this week. We'll be reading those. And so next Thursday, I'll talk about some of these. I'm not going to talk about all of them. I'm just going to talk about the ones that really stand out, and I'll show you what I picked up next week. So that's what I'm planning on doing as far as the new format. Sorry, I'm looking for something here. As far as the new format for my my videos. So let me know what you think, and we'll go from there. Hold on one second. Okay, well, I had a list of my recent subscribers. I wanted to give everybody a shout out, but I can't find my list. It's around here somewhere. This is my area here. I do my videos. It's a complete and total mess right now. Actually, my entire comic book room is a complete and total mess. I need to get it sorted out so that I can show you guys my room and what I have. Oh, also, because I got a kid and I'm trying to get him into comics, grabbed him this free comic book day book because he likes Splatoon. And this one, I was surprised. He actually picked this one out himself. Saw that it was rated A for all ages. It's got it's a black and white little. Actually, no, this one's not black and white. This one's color, but it's about cats. So I figured, why not? I'll grab that from us, free comic book day stuff. So I'm going to find that list so I can do the shout outs for all my new subscribers next week. Next week's video, I promise. As of the last time I checked was a couple of days ago, I'm at 99 subscribers. So I am almost triple digit subscribers. So everybody out there who subscribed, who, brought people in, who, gave me a shout out on your videos. Thank you very much for the exposure. I appreciate it. I cannot say thank you enough. Loud enough, long enough, as many times as necessary to cover just how truly appreciative I am for your help and getting me to my first actual milestone with my videos here. So thank you very much. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do anything when I do hit my 100 subscribers because the contest, the giveaways and stuff. I'm not really quite sure how to do those yet. So I'm working on it because I want to be more interactive. But that said, thanks for watching. Thanks for your support, everybody out there who watches these videos. I appreciate it more than you could ever know. Let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what you think about the new format. I know that it kind of means that my videos will probably go a little bit longer than what I like. I always like to keep them between the 10 and 15 minute mark. I believe we're over the 15-minute mark by this point. So I would like to, just give me some feedback. Let me know if this is what you would like me to do, or if you want me to go back to the way I was doing it before. I'll be happy to go back to the way I was doing it before. So let me know. And again, thanks for watching. And as always, feel free to subscribe, share my videos, comment down below, click that like button. I'm having fun doing these, so just let me know. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, I'm just gonna wrap this up because I'm hungry and I want to go eat. And I also want to read my comic books. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good week.